I'm Rhonda Superfox of Superfox Promotions.
I'm Superfox.
Hey, I'm here with the Knowing Within. And we're outside the Haven here. And if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself each. So,
my name is Tim. I yell into the microphone about things I'm emotional about. What do you do?
I'm Lucian. I'm the guitarist behind Woffie.
I'm Woffie. I'm the guitarist who's teaching this mofo how to do everything.
I'm the drummer. I hit stuff and stuff.
He gets angry.
Yeah.
Joseph's here somewhere, but Joseph had
Joe's the drunk.
Our bass player had some very important family matters to take care of before we did this, so it's okay.
He had some Jack Jameson, Hennessy. No. Family matters, right?
Those are all uncles of his, by the way.
you guys are actually officially on a tour. This is your first tour, or what's going on
This
with
is
that?
actually our second quote-unquote national/regional tour. We did one already, the Our Time Is Now tour, back in September in the fall. We toured the Midwest, the East Coast. It's basically pretty reminiscent of that, but we beefed it up. We put it on steroids. We have an official tour manager helping us this time. Same thing, we just went to a few different cities and beefed them up a little bit. So, second tour round, we're more prepared this time.
So when you get ready for a tour like this, I mean, what do you do when you prepare for something huge like this? I mean, this is the Haven. When you come into the Haven, this is just a little venue. But when you go out on the road, that's a whole different thing. You guys are in the van for days at a time.
Tour games.
Yeah.
Tour games.
Overstocked food. Overstocked food.
Well,
No. Tour games.
This
That's
time
what it is.
we're more prepared this time.
Tour games.
It depends on what you're asking. On the road, oh yeah. Well, yeah. James. All right. On the goof note, James pranked us the entire tour last time. This time, we're getting our revenge. James is getting his pranks. Prepare-wise, again, like Wolf said, more food, water. We have a trailer this time. Originally, we packed everything in the truck. Couldn't see out of the rearview mirror and whatsoever. We have a trailer, blah, blah, blah. Venues, we don't do so different. Since this is our second time around, we had more people helping us out this time. It's more or less, the first time around we learned what not to do.
Right.
This time we're learning what to do right.
Right.
Visiting some of the same stops that we already had good reception at. So realistically, it's actually easier on us this time around.
Definitely.
If that makes sense, Bill.
What about bands? That you're touring? Are you touring with bands?
Well, we
Well, kind of.
we've got like a couple shows with this band called The Things They Carry, which is actually tomorrow night in Jacksonville. If you guys are out there, come hang.
Okay.
Yeah,
this is, by the way, this is going on the website.
Right on.
And
Hey, website.
also on NPR website as well, and that's
Is that newfangled internet thing?
internet thing, yeah. So
yeah.
it'll go out there, whoever sees it. So.
But yeah, we love
You're
you guys.
watching us.
You
We love you. We love
Thank
you guys.
Kids.
Love you guys. See you in a
got
month.
kids that are older than me.
But no, going back to the question, no, we're playing with The Things They Carry, which are signed to
Great
Revival.
dudes. Revival Recordings. Great
One
guys.
of our greatest bands.
Played a lot of shows with those
Oh,
guys.
yeah, dude.
We would love to
First
tour
name
full
basis.
time with them eventually.
Yeah, exactly. But with some of the other bands, like we've scheduled like bands with like big members of other bands and stuff like that, and sometimes they just fall through, you know, like they just don't even show up, and it's just like, oh,
When does that happen?
okay, back in
Jacksonville. I'm just messing with you.
yeah, but like
That's what you
it was so dumb, you know, like if you're supposed to be somewhere,
Right, be there.
why won't you be there, you know?
Well, that, as you know, that happens here locally too. When you're a local with an out-of-town band, if the locals don't bring in enough, the out-of-town band just kind of says, no, we're not going to do it. I mean, as a promoter, I've experienced that.
Well, us, like if that happens to us,
We'll
though,
play regardless.
we'll still go through with it.
Right. I mean,
We
there's
play
good
forever,
bands and
yeah.
bad bands, and we're not going to get into that.
No, we're
but-
lucky this time. I mean, we're touring as the headlining act, pushing our second EP, the Until the Silence is Dead EP.
Right.
However, we're lucky enough to team up with The Things That Carried on a few dates. Unofficially, but we're lucky to have them
absolutely.
on a few dates.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, before wrapping it up, I just have one more question. In the last few months, we've had a few deaths of musicians, and so three prominent ones that were very different in genres. So I was just wondering if there was any particular one that really affected each one of you personally. So
For me, I would say everyone that's lost anybody, it doesn't matter who you are. I mean, you could be a homeless man to us or to me. And it matters. It doesn't matter if you're famous, celebrity or not. predominantly it would be David Bowie, I think. For one, I ran into him at a Tiffany's jewelry when I was a kid. And I didn't appreciate it at the time. My female was like, that's David Bowie, that's David Bowie. And I was like, really? I was like, okay, cool. Now I'm like, man, I was next to David Bowie looking at rings at one point in time. All of them mean something special. We wrote a song called Forever Radiant that's dedicated to, I lost my mother. I wrote the lyrics to that. James lost his mother. But even though we lost those loved ones, they'll forever be in our hearts and our minds, and we want to help others that lost loved ones. So it's actually ironic that you guys asked that, or we played that, and it got such great reception this show, because, yeah, it's ironic. All those celebrities and musicians all died. A lot of them the same thing, and it's, you know, we count our blessings, but we're very, you know, we stand behind that.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely second Tim. With the whole death situation, again, like what Tim said, it doesn't really matter who or what or anything. Like,
hey Dave, you're the man.
I lost my mom, I lost my sister, and it's just
Dave's
like,
the man.
Hi Dave, what up Dave? But
Desert
yeah.
Storm Soldier.
Oh, nice.
Yep, Desert Storm Soldier.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. It's death is not fun in general. It's hard to talk about sometimes, but at the same time, it's easy to talk about because some people haven't dealt with it. But when you do deal with it, it's just, it defines you as a person.
Yeah, it's the worst thing you can
really
do.
does.
It does define.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't have met this guy, or even this guy, or even this guy. Lucian also lost his mother. It's ironic that 3 out of 5 members have lost their mom in our band. Like, it's ironic to meet anybody these days, but you know what? Instead of, even though it's the worst thing that happened to any of us, we have that common connection, and it propels us, because we know, you know, whether you believe it or not, like, there's people up there pushing for us, and we're gonna met these guys. What wouldn't have taken like that?
That's a great bond to have. I mean, not a great bond, but you know what I mean. Like, that's a.
Maybe you would have if
a
I
great
wasn't on or
bond.
not.
That's a great bonding.
I didn't even believe that with that. Absolutely.
And one thing that I personally have said is, with all this going on, with all the deaths that are going on that we know about, that are happening so quickly, imagine what's going on that we don't know about. You know, I mean, they're happening.
We appreciate everybody. I mean, like I said, you give me a homeless man with our band. Like, that's one thing I don't want to say pride, because pride's a terrible thing to have, but we pride ourselves on the fact that we respect and care about everybody we meet. You could be somebody that sweeps the venue, and we respect you just as much as someone that manages the venue.
I see that with the way that you've just taken Douglas under your guys' wing.
Great guy.
Yeah, because he is a big advocate of local music. So.
If you have a heart, we love you.
Yeah.
If you give it back to us, we'll treat you that way.
Don't treat us like crap and push us out, because then you gotta deal with me.
Alright, well, thank you so much. Do you have anything else you want to say to the camera, to the interview going on?
If you catch this while we're on tour, come out to our shows, look at our dates. If not, support us online. And sincerely, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for anybody that's ever looked us up, liked us, supported us, listened to our stuff. I mean, sincerely, we appreciate you guys.
I'll put some music up from your guys' set.
Thank you very much.
And
we love you guys.
We can put your tour dates up.
Thank you for sending the tour dates stuff. However you can do that. You guys are like some of the coolest people we ever worked with, and like your hearts are huge, and that means a lot to us. Like, we don't work with bad people, so thank you guys as well. So check out Superfox Promotion.
Well, check out these guys. And then we get in. Thank you. First interview for Superfox Promotion here. Awesome.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.